Today I'm going to talk about a product which is my favorite product. It's the product of the decade. This is very innovative, very different. I just love it. The Profoto B10. Look at it, it's sexy, it's gorgeous, look at it. How small it is. No more porta pack, everything is built in. Amazing, that's a studio light in that size. Wow, what does Profoto, what have you done to this? And the magic came, the continuous light. Profoto also announced the bigger version of the B10. It's called the B10Plus. This is suitable for everyone who needs more power. These days, I hardly change my aperture or speed. I only change ISO up and down. And by changing my ISO up and down and changing the power of the flash, that's a lot of power in there. This battery, for example, one battery is more than enough for me for a wedding. If I stay all night at the reception, I might use the second battery also. I always have two batteries. This one here is the power adapter to charge the battery. It has a nice Velcro so you can tie it around the tripod or wherever you want. So it's quite compact. You can plug this one in the battery and have continuous power. And here is all the specification of the two flashes side by side, so you can see what the differences are. The continuous light is exactly the same. The main difference is the B10 Plus has more power. Look, so it's so beautiful, compact, portable flash. It is a studio flash, of course. If I rotate the front of the flash, it's very much like the B1X. It uses the same modifiers at the front, the same system, everything is compatible. There's the connections there, and there's a test button here to show you how much power there is in the battery. So this is 5 lights on, that means it's fully charged. At the bottom here you see the connection for the power adapter. So you connect your power adapter there, mount the battery, keep the power adapter plugged in, and you can charge and use the flash with continuous power. It has 3 buttons at the back. The white one is to turn the light on and off. It has a beautiful big display. The number on top is the power of the flash. This is not for the continuous light. It's for the power of the flash, and it goes all the way to 10. There we are. The white button, the on-off button, I can use it also for test. There's information at the bottom of the flash power information. So there's the battery, how much battery I have, so that's full power. Here we have the Bluetooth connection, which is saying it's connected to my phone. And it's connected to my Air remote. The center button, like we said, it controls the flash output. Also, if you press it once, it opens the menu for settings, so you can change different settings. And the left button here is for the continuous light. So if you press it once, the continuous light comes on, full power and low power. You can change the temperature of the light also by pressing that button there and rotating all the way to the other way, so it's cold light now. Okay, now I've got the Profoto app on my iPhone. It's also compatible with Android. So I have 2 flashes connected to my iPhone at the moment. 2 flashes that are on. So I'm going to connect the one you're seeing on the screen, the B10 Yervant.Tech. So that's what the name of the flash on the screen. Connect. And now you'll see the flash turning on. So we are connected. Now you're seeing the connected flash, and you see it's exactly what the setting is on my iPhone and the flash itself, so next to each other. So if I scroll in the iPhone, I can change the setting wherever I want. It's really fast. Amazing setting, this one. I just love it. Minus and plus. Okay, let's leave it there. If I press this little button here, it's on the right side. You can't see my finger, but let's do that. It turns on the continuous light. I can change the power by scrolling. Let's leave it somewhere there, back to the highest. And I can also change the temperature. Go to cold. Let's go to the middle somewhere. If I go to settings, it's telling me that this button here tells me that it's connected to air. Let's change the air group to A1. So A and the channel 1. Okay, so this connects to my air remote or my A1 flash. If you don't have an A1 and if you don't have an air remote control, there's this option which is amazing, infrared slave. So if you turn that on, you can trigger this flash with external any other brand of flash. The flash mode, I want to change it, keep it on normal. Continuous light, I'll leave it on free. My Profoto will link to Profoto there, and it shows all the equipment I have. So it's all my registrations and everything. See, so this one goes online, which is quite good actually. I love this feature. And the Academy takes you to Profoto education site. So this has many courses. So if you click find course, let's click that for a minute. And it opens all the different courses. Let's click on wedding and let's see who's available. Oh, there's someone interesting there. I think it's me. You can buy different courses from there and you can watch it on your iPhone or on your computer. So that's quite a nice feature Profoto has included in the app. There's two other ways to control your B10. One is the Profoto Air Remote, the one that you use with other Profoto flashes. So all you do is match the setting on the flash. So it's 2B. So let's click the group 2B and the channel to number 2 channel. And then set your through the lens setting, manual or through the lens. And now it's ready to trigger. And there we go, we're ready to trigger. And we can control also the modeling light if we want more modeling light turned on. The other option I love to use, this is my favorite option, is using the B10 with the A1 flash. I'm going to connect the flash to that setting there. So let's go into settings. So that's the 2B. So group B and channel 2. Okay, air is on. They both go off. Let's go back to this one. I might need just the B10 as a flash. I want to control this as a remote. So I go back to settings. I will say heads off. You see it's off now. I can control the B10, just the B10. There's no A1 working. It's just controlling the B10. Okay, let's go back into settings. Let's turn both flashes on. Here, I'm going to use manual instead of through the lens setting. So I'm going to control first the power of the A1. So up and down, up and down. You see nothing is happening with the B10. Then when I go to the menu and click on B, now I can change the setting on my B10. The two flashes have two different ratios and they both fire different light. %30 of the time in a wedding day, I use flash. Of course, the studio also uses quite a lot of flash. So the B10 is mounted with an octagon softbox. That's what usually I carry with me. My assistant will hold the light and move with the subject. So basically, it's mounted on a monopod. The great part of this B10 you have an option of removing this accessory and use the normal tripod mount. So you can use a tripod instead if you don't have a stand, light stand. I use manual. All the time I use manual. I measure the light, make sure it's good, take a shot. Once it's good, I will tell my assistant, or my assistant knows exactly what to do anyway. He will move with the subject. So if the subject comes towards me, he will move back. If the subject moves away, he will move with them. I can be anywhere with my camera because my remote is controlling that light. Look what happens if you keep the light in one spot. Here, let me demonstrate with this video light. Come closer to the light, they're going to be overexposed. Come back, it's going to be different. And through the lens, it's going to be all over the place. I'm going to use today the Canon EOS R. I love this camera. I had done a review about this. With the Profoto A1 flash. A1 flash, sometimes I'm going to use it as a controlling the other light, and sometimes I'm going to use it combination of. I'm going to do a few different shots and show you the result, what I get with different type of lighting. If I get any type of downlights or anything coming on the subject, I'll move them away from there. I say, guys, come closer to me. I go dancing to them and say, guys, move towards me. Come on, guys, and let's do it. And move them towards me so I can have better control of the light. So I take them in a nice angle and take the shot. It's the same if I'm in location also. My assistant is moving with the light, my light is continuously the same, and get the results. Let me introduce you the great Boris. So I've turned the down lights off. Boris is there modeling for me. I'm gonna turn the flash off on the camera. Now this is gonna control the Profoto B10. We're at the reception. I don't want to kill the mood of the place. So my assistant is holding that light. They're moving and dancing. Assistant is moving with them. I have set up, and all I do is just take pictures from different angles. Tilt your head slightly over here, Boris. That's beautiful, Boris. Okay, look here, Boris, and smile. And okay, this could be also the streets or in the streets at nighttime. You see, the most important thing is there's no light coming on the face other than my flash, because I've let every light be in the background. Now I'm going to show you a different way of shooting Boris. She's quite creative and she's moved on the table there. If you see Boris, there's no light on her. The light is coming from behind. But there's this beautiful environmental light all over the place. This could be a cafe or a moody place that I can feel the light. But this time, I'm not going to use the flash. I'm not going to use the flash. I'm going to use the hybrid of my B10. I'm going to use continuous light. And let's go to it. Okay, you see, this is the magic of the B10. I love shooting like this. I'm gonna warm up the light a little bit, bring a bit of tungsten. In the same environment, I can create two different looks. I'm gonna change the ISO to smaller ISO, maybe 400, so I can have the background all dark. And there it is, a different look using the flash. So what do you think, guys? Isn't this amazing? Boris did a great job. B10 does always a great job. I'm a happy photographer. Hi guys. I hope you loved my review. I love my Profoto B10. It's the best lighting system outside God's light. So guys, I hope you try it. I hope you buy it, because your life will change with this. This is the most amazing product of the decade. So until I see you next time, please subscribe and please like also, guys. If you like and watch it until the end, I hope that YouTube will look after me and raise my numbers so it's more viewable to everyone. I'm gonna share everything from my heart, whatever I use, whatever I like. It's honest, it's clean, it's fresh, and a lot of mistakes. That's life. Yay!